you're still battling a chronic illness, you're missing something that's causing it. The reason is the body is meant to be well. The body heals itself. There's always something in the way if the body is unable to heal itself or perform properly. This is typically the things that we're consuming. Things like your common trigger foods, your processed food, your garbage food, your eggs, dairy, nuts and seeds, gluten, too much meat, all these things that can cause the body to become acidic, cause the body to have sensitivities, cause the immune system to be disrupted, you know. The other part that we're obviously missing is usually the environment. The environment. People just discount what they're inhaling as if it doesn't affect their immune system. They think, oh, it can't be something in the air. It's got to be this condition XYZ. Unfortunately, that's not true, because the condition is just a word that these people made up. It's not the actual cause. It's just a word, a diagnostic term. It can't be the reason that things are happening. So environmental issues are the hidden cause of so many problems, because they found 2/3 of the homes in the US have mold or mycotoxin issues. And if you have a chronic health issue, guess what? You could become sensitive to these mycotoxins, and they could aggravate your system and cause you nearly any symptom. My daughter was disabled by this. I had autoimmune disease from it. You know, my family had other symptoms, migraines, we had seizures, all kind of crazy stuff that happened, and we had no idea what was going on. We kept just going to the next place, getting diagnosed, and it did nothing for us to get diagnosed because there was no root cause discussion, right? So the things people are missing, they're missing the food sensitivities, they're missing the environment, they're missing their thoughts and how their thoughts impact their immune system. You don't realize when you think stressful things consistently, you believe that you're being threatened, you believe that there's something around you that is concerning, or that something in life is not working out for you consistently, you're focusing on it, you are draining your immune system. You're making your immune system more and more and more reactive to everything else because your brain is perceiving it's threatened. Your nervous system, when it's threatened, guess what? It'll have abnormal reactions to things, to foods, things in the environment, to stressors, to events, and you just won't understand why. And you'll keep blaming it on this quote-unquote chronic illness, when in fact, guess what? It's what we're consuming, what we're inhaling, what we're thinking. Sometimes there's infections at play. You know, sometimes you got systemic infections, things like that, but you can't even deal with those until you identify the underlying irritants that are aggravating the immune system. Once you get those out of the way, the immune system starts healing itself, and a lot of these infections get better on their own. You know, that's what I've seen. Of course, there are things you have to do at some point with certain people in certain situations, but you have to identify the root cause first. If you don't identify the root cause, what's the point? You're just throwing stuff at the wall and hoping it sticks, like most of these holistic physicians do.